Hello, what's up, guys? This is Crypto Chuck here with Crypto Black, and I wanted to step in real quick, give you guys some update on what's going on with the market. If you guys looking at it today, you know it's been crazy. If you're in crypto or even if you're in the stock market, it has been crazy over the last week, especially over the last few days. We're gonna get into a little bit into it today. As you can see, if you guys on CoinMarketCap. You can see the market is at 252. Total market cap currently is $252 billion. And it's been going a little, it's just been going around about $4 billion swing. So it's been roughly about if you're looking at the market, today it's been about 248 billion up to 252 billion. Been going back and forth, about $4 billion. So as you can see, it's been trading up and down very little. So you have little small margins, margin for error if you are trading, if you're in the market right now. I'll just go down right now real quick so you guys can see what's been going on. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, I don't know, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, as you see, they're all very tight, as you can see here in a 1 hour. But let's get into the news real quick and let's see what's going on in crypto. So if you guys haven't known, earlier today, the Fed actually dropped the interest rates by had emergency rate cut. As you can see here, Bitcoin drops 2% following Fed's first emergency rate cut since 2008. It dropped by 50 basis points. That's a 0.5% earlier today. So I'm gonna get into that real quick. So as you can see, it says Bitcoin prices slid Tuesday after the U.S. Federal Reserve announced an emergency cut in interest rates to counteract risk to the economy from the spreading coronavirus. The largest cryptocurrency by market value was down 2.2% to $8,722 as of 10:28 a.m. Eastern Time. Prices have surged 4.6% on Monday, rising alongside U.S. stocks as traders in traditional financial markets bet that Fed would soon cut rates to address the economic impact of the contagion. Efforts to contain the outbreak have disputed travel and business activity while threatening consumer confidence. If you guys, if you've been living under a rock, I'm pretty much sure all you guys already know. Coronavirus, a lot of investors have been nervous. The stock market has been going down, crypto market has been going down over the past last week. And if you see the swing, it was crazy, man. Because last Friday, the Dow went down by about almost 4.5%, and then President Trump came out Saturday, talked about it, gave a little speech, and then on Monday, and he said he's gonna meet with a ton of pharmaceutical companies. And Monday, the Dow had the biggest rally, biggest day ever in the history of the stock market. It went above 5% in the Dow. So it was a crazy swing, man. On Friday, it was down, had one of the worst days ever in the stock market. And then Monday had the best day. So it was a crazy swing that day, these last few days. So I'm gonna finish up this here. It says the Federal Reserve, led by Chair Jerome Powell, cut its benchmark short-term interest rate by 0.5 percentage point to a range between 1% and 1.25%. The U.S. Central Bank's Monetary Policy Committee hadn't been scheduled to make the next decision on interest rates until March 18th. This marks the first emergency rate cut since the financial crisis in 2008. The coronavirus poses evolving risks to economic activity. The Fed said in a statement on its website, the committee is closely monitoring developments and their implications for the economic outlook and will use its tools to act as appropriate to support the economy. Nonetheless, an hour after the Fed's rate cut, the S&P 500 index was down 1%. And I was sitting here looking right at, I was on CNBC earlier today. That's why I look pretty much half of my day goes to just look at the market and seeing exactly what's going on. And man, I'm telling you, as soon as the Fed Chair Powell actually announced a rate cut, the stock market shot straight up, and then it just tanked. You know what I mean? And it was crazy. And I think the investors are saying, hey, the investors is pretty much looking and saying, hey, look, it's got that the Fed chair cut the rates. Yeah, it means everything is good. And then you know what? They all thought about it at the time, and I thought about it too, and said, you know what? Something is not right. If coronavirus contained, everything is fine, then why are they going to cut rate? And we had the best the rally up 5% just the day before, just yesterday. Why would the Fed go and cut rates, you know, a half percentage? So if you just looking at it, you can see how the market just shot straight up and then it shot for an hour later and it shot straight down. So just something to think about, man. The coronavirus, so it says, despite a belief among some investors that Bitcoin should trade as a safe haven asset akin to gold or U.S. Treasury bonds, the cryptocurrency price has tumbled recently along with riskier assets like stocks as traders scramble into cash. Economists with the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development said Monday in an assessment that the coronavirus contagion likely will shave half a percentage point off a projected 2020 global growth from an already weak 2.9%. All right. So as you can see here, it says global authorities, including the Fed, as well as the Bank of Japan International Monetary Fund and World Bank, said that they will act as needed to help offset any lasting economic damage from widespread travel cancellations, quarantines, and factory disruptions. But with the coronavirus, what it's doing is basically it is a lot of people are not traveling. A lot of people don't want to be amongst where it's going to be a lot of people at, you know what I mean? And a lot of people don't want to go to work. So it's just a domino effect. So people are not working, people are not making things, people are not going out buying things. So just an overall domino effect, whereas people just not going out spending money, and that can hurt the economy. All right, and especially right in the beginning of the year. So let's see if we can get one more thing out of here. So the Fed started raising interest rates in 2015 as the economy recovered from the 2008 financial crisis, but the central bank abruptly reversed course last year and started cutting rates as the stimulus faded from President Donald Trump's late 2017 tax cuts. The crypto-focused investment firm CRA, based in Los Angeles, wrote Monday in an email analysis that surprise central bank actions has now become expected by traders whenever markets are rattled. So it's just something to keep the lookout for, guys. If you're just looking at this here, but I just wanted to come in and give you guys some information regarding to what's going on, get you up to date with the Fed cut today, man. That was pretty big. That was pretty big. A half a percentage. It was pretty big, man, to think about that. Now, I don't know if any of you guys in Robinhood, but as you can see here, if you know, I don't know if you guys been up on this, but it says stock and crypto trader at Robinhood faces major system outage. I'm not in Robinhood. Thank God I'm not in Robinhood. I will be pissed off after this. You know what I mean? So it says, following a major technical outage, popular stock and cryptocurrency traded at Robinhood is purportedly operational again. The popular platform for trading stocks and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin experienced a major technical outage, causing a lot of access to users' accounts. On Monday, March 2nd, Robinhood encountered a day-long technical problem with users purportedly being unable to complete their exchange orders or even load their portfolio list and charts. I would have been pissed, especially how the market was on Monday, yesterday, how so much gains was being made, so much money was being made. If I want to be able to make my orders and put my buy orders in, or put my sell orders and take profits, I would have been pissed. I'm telling you, to the max. And I know a ton of people are. So it says, Robinhood temporarily restored service to experience outage again. Subsequently, Robinhood released an official statement on the matter, providing little information on what exactly happened. Robinhood support team tweeted on March 2nd, "We are still experiencing system-wide issues. Our team is continuing to work to resolve this and will provide updates as they become available. We apologize again for the trouble this has caused and appreciate your patience with us as we work to resume service." I wouldn't have had any more patience. I would have been pissed. I'm telling you, if I wouldn't have been able to put in my orders, especially a day like yesterday, a record-breaking day, I would have been pissed, okay? While some reports suggested that the tech outage on Robinhood was caused by a significant surge of trading volumes on the platform, the firm has not publicly linked the issue with trading volumes. After Robinhood's user base crossed 10 million accounts in late 2019, the exchange has allegedly seen its active users skyrocket since early January 2020. Asked about the to-date status of Robinhood services by Cointelegraph, Robinhood team clarified that platform has not returned to full functionality so far. After Cointelegraph reported earlier today that Robinhood's status page was indicating that all basic trading and banking services are operational, the services went back to non-operational at press time. The latest announcement on Twitter, and before I read that, just imagine back to today when how the market was, when the market shot straight up. We just talked about in the last article how the market when Secretary Powell announced the Fed cuts and the market shot straight up. Just imagine you put an order in, right, and then you couldn't sell, and when the market started taking. Just imagine that. Imagine your money just going down and down and down and down and down. Or just yesterday, you wanted to put an order in. You see the you want to get into a position, and then you wanted to put an order in, and then you couldn't do it. And then you just seen all this money being made on Monday, where people are just the market just rallying, and you couldn't do it. You just sit on the sidelines and watch it happen. I would have been pissed. All right, so let's see where was I at? Okay, yeah. So the latest announcement on Twitter reads, our systems are currently experiencing downtime. We're determined to restore full functionality as soon as possible. We'll be sharing updates here and on status.robinhood.com. As you can see here on all apps across the board, on the iOS app, the web app, Android app, major outage, equities, crypto, options, all different trading. You could not do anything. Man, listen. So it says a Robinhood spokesperson elaborated to Cointelegraph that Robinhood temporarily restored service yesterday, noting that the outage is part of the platform infrastructure that allows systems to communicate with each other. According to representatives, the issue resulted in outages across many of our services, preventing customers from using our app, website, and help center. You couldn't even ask what was going on. The spokesperson emphasized that the problem wasn't caused by a failure to code for leap year. Yeah. So let's just go right here. Disgruntled traders want reimbursement. I would too. So it says, while Robinhood team is apparently doing their best to fix the outage, the technical problems have apparently caused some tangible losses for traders. Some traders complained that the outage on Robinhood caused them to miss out on the biggest one-day point gain in the Dow Jones history. That's exactly what I said earlier. That's exactly what I just said earlier. While some users want to file a complaint with major United States regulators, such as the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, others suggested that they would take a legal class action against Robinhood. Robinhood Class Action, a Twitter account that has been created in response to the damaging outage, has amassed nearly 4,800 followers as of press time. In late December, Robinhood co-founder Vladimir Tanev revealed that more than 200,000 Robinhood clients were already in line for its new fractional stock trading app, valued at $7.6 billion to date. The Robinhood app is known in the crypto community for featuring zero-commission cryptocurrency transactions. Doesn't matter, you don't own your keys. If you don't own the keys, you're not gonna get me on it, okay? I want to be able to get my crypto, trade it, and get it right back off, and then where I on my own wallet where I own the keys. But that's a story for another day. I'm not gonna get into that. All right, but so guys, you see, Robinhood is not the only major crypto firm that has faced a major technical issue in recent days. In mid-February, Major cryptocurrency exchange Binance halted trading on its platform to resolve an unexpected technical issue. But that was only for an hour, and it didn't hurt as much because it wasn't the biggest biggest gain day ever in the history of the Dow in the market. All right. So, guys, tell me what you guys think about this. Tell me what you guys think about Robinhood. Tell me what you think about Bitcoin in regards and the Fed cuts. Drop your comments down. If you're not, this is Crypto Chuck here with Crypto Black. Get on our Facebook page, Crypto Black, in our group. It's totally for free. We share news and knowledge about what's going on in the crypto space. That's all we talk about, crypto. We really don't like to talk about stock market inside of y'all. This story went right along parallel with crypto. That's why I talked a little bit about the stock market here today. But if you want to get in our group, Crypto Black, if you want to get more news information, like, share, subscribe, and then we'll be able to get everything going, okay? But until next time, Crypto Chuck here with Crypto Black. Go out here, guys. Make your money. Do your thing. We'll see you guys another time. We out, baby.